Hello, guys. Got some juice here. And we're about to start tonight's topic. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My days are hectic and chaotic. Hey, girl, hey. My days are hectic and chaotic as I prepare to go home to the US of A, child. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm about to see my mom and my dad and my sister. So yeah, I'm going to see the family and it should be a great time. So tonight's topic, I'm just waiting a few seconds. Yes, I can't wait to see you too, Renisha. So I'm just waiting a few seconds just to make sure that everybody can see me. Everybody know I'm live. And um yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got a really good question on. Hi, Amber. I got a really good question on. Let me back up a little bit. On Instagram. Hey, Jewel, how are you, girl? I got a really good question on Instagram. Y'all know I am a proponent of looking your best at all times. Um, and these are things that I first just a little background. I grew up with a mother who was very classy. Um, Always left the house pulled together. I don't ever remember seeing my mother run to the store looking a hot sloppy mess. I've never. Hi, everybody coming in. I've never seen my mother or my grandmother or any influential woman in my life leave her house without looking totally pulled together. So you have to understand the perspective that I'm coming from. If you did not grow up in that type of environment, you might have a different perspective. And here's the thing, we can agree to disagree as long as we all respect each other, okay? So I'm totally fine with, agreeing to disagree. As long as we do it in a respectful manner, that's fine. We don't have to agree, okay? All right, so why don't I showcase my flaws? Let's start with the history of my online presence as Naturally Fashionable. Naturally Fashionable is my brand. It's one of my brands. I also have Blog with Kim. Okay? When I first got into the plus size community, it was a time where I feel like it was so needed, okay? It was needed because I think plus size or curvy women kind of thought that we were totally counted out. Totally counted out in regards to attractiveness, totally counted out in regards to getting a quality man to be attracted to us, quality. Because a lot of plus size women think because they can get a man that they got a quality man. No, boo. No, anybody can get a man, no matter how you look. Anybody can get one. But it was hard at that time when I was growing up for a plus size woman to get a quality man, a decent man, okay? And I really embraced the whole plus size revolution at that time. I really embraced it because I thought, hey, this is great. This is a space for like minded women. This is a space to, be confident regardless if you got a few stretch marks, if you got a little tummy, because women go through things, and our bodies change, especially if you're a mother or something like that. Your body changes. A lot of women's bodies change, they evolve. Some of us were chubby our whole life or fat our whole life. So I'm just speaking from my perspective because there are a lot of women who also wear unflattering clothing. In my opinion, not looking down on them, but we know I'm gonna give you some examples in a second of what showcasing your flaws are, so that we're clear on what I mean when I say showcasing my flaws. Okay. Um, and it was a great time. It was a revolution. Okay, it was a time where women could really embrace themselves. And I'm all about embracing yourself and loving yourself, okay? I'm all for it. Despite of what people may say about you or how they may feel about you, I'm all for that. But I'm also a realist, okay? I'm a realist. And we're going to have to be real with ourselves, okay? We are not celebrities. Most of us have regular jobs, even entrepreneurs. Most of our entrepreneurial routes are still very traditional. We are not Black China, okay? We are not Little Kim, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. We are not any of these women. And how we carry ourselves in our regular life is very important. Very important in career, lifestyle, and love. Very important how you carry yourself and how you want people to be perceived, or how you want people to perceive you, girl. How you want people to perceive you. Okay. A little thirsty. So, when I speak of showcasing your flaws or unflattering styles, it depends on your body type. Not even how fat you are. It just depends on your body type. There are women who are obese, but they got a flat stomach. So a crop top does not look bad on them. And they're not going to show their whole stomach. They understand with age and also with their shape, they may have to wear a crop top that only shows a smidge of their stomach. Or they may choose to wear a crop top that shows none of their stomach. It just depends on your shape. And I have a video called It's About Your Shape. I would recommend people who don't understand how to dress their shape to go and look at that. It's not about how fat you are, because I'm a fat woman, but it's not about how fat I am. It's about my shape. Okay, that's what it's about. So I don't believe in showing visible bellies. If you got a really big stomach, why are you showcasing that to anyone but to your boo inside of your bedroom? Why are you showcasing that to me? Because I don't want to see it. And I know there's other people who don't either. It doesn't, and I'm going to get into self-respect and into career and various reasons of why you need to stop listening to these people online, because they don't have real jobs. And the job that they do have is in a very specialized niche in a small little corner of the world called the internet that no one cares about. Okay? Because if showing your flaws was so great, fat women would be all on the covers of magazines. Fat women would be the leading roles in movies and television shows. And we know we have a few. We have a few girls that have come up, but very small. Fat women would be on the arms of, not that we want these men, but fat women would be on the arms of these famous celebrities and successful lawyers and doctors and great thinkers and people who have really good jobs. Fat women will be around as the prize. But a fat woman has never been a prize to anyone. Okay? And anyone who's in denial about that, what they tend to do is act out because they need the self-validation so bad. But what people who have, body issues, body dysmorphia, or just don't understand how to dress their shape in general, what people need to understand is that there is still hope for everyone. There is still hope for everyone. Even if you're not a stereotypical size 0 woman, okay? Even if you're not someone that's a traditional beauty, even if you're not built like a supermodel, there is still other things that you can do with yourself, your look. You can level up. You can look better. Okay? But what I see women do, not just fat women, skinny women have terrible shapes too. Not just fat women. They're putting women, skinny women with terrible shapes as well. What I see women do is try to overcompensate. And I'm speaking from the niche that I came from, which is the plus size niche. I do not consider myself to be a part of the plus size niche per se, because my advice and my tips work for women of all sizes and shapes. all races, all sizes, all background demographics. It doesn't matter who you are. You can find some value in my channel and with the information that I bring, okay? So it's not just about fat women. There are plenty of thin women who also do not know how to dress for their shape, okay? They do not know how to dress for their shape. They do not know how to carry themselves to get what they want, to attract the man that they want, to attract the lifestyle that they want, to attract the career that they want, and to get the attention that they want. There are plenty of people who also deal with this, not just fat women. I'm just speaking from a fat woman's perspective, okay? From a fat woman's perspective, that's what I'm coming from, okay? So, when you wear things that clearly highlight your cellulite, that clearly highlight all of your fat rolls, that clearly was not made for you or your shape, what you are doing is screaming for validation. What you want the world to do is to validate you. You want to get on, and it's not a judgment of these ladies that if this is a lady that does it, it's not a judgment because this is America, right? Well, I'm not in America right now, but I'm an American, and the American value system is we're free. So I'm not judging these women. They can do what they want. I even love some of these women. I love some of their content, but I'm just telling you why I don't participate in that belief of wear what you want. This is why I don't believe it. It's not a judgment of anyone else. This is Kim, okay? I don't believe in it because it doesn't say anything about yourself that's attractive or positive. When you display all your flaws in front of people, you are revealing too much about yourself, and you also look desperate and thirsty for someone to validate you. So because you show your stretch marks, that's supposed to mean you're confident, which that's not what it means, okay? Because you can wear the tightest dress possible and look like a busted biscuit of, a busted can of biscuits, that's supposed to mean you're confident. That idea and that concept is backwards, it's twisted, and it's delusional, okay? Because nobody believes these things except this small group of people who work in the body positive community. It's a niched community, okay? It's not a real thing. It's only used to make money for brands, okay? They like to use the whole body positive spin to make money. It's only used when people need to get our money, and so we can go buy their clothes and feel like we're, like we look like Kim Kardashian in this dress and we clearly don't. It's a way to trick you into looking like a fool. And so what I'm trying to teach women is you don't have to follow these weird body positivity trends to look snatched, to look good, or to catch the attention of a quality man, not a fetish man, a man that's following you because you a big girl and you his big girl fetish. That's unfortunate and quite sad, okay? You want to represent yourself in a way where you look good. I mean, good. So good to the point where people who usually say they don't date big girls be looking. But you don't like big girls, right? That's what I heard you say. You don't like big girls, You want to look that good when you step outside your house. You want to look that polished, especially if you're overweight. And I'm overweight and I'm trying to work on it. It's a thing that in the past I didn't really pay too much attention to, because here's the thing about body positivity. It's another thing. It'll keep you fat and out of shape. And the number one thing that black men, and I'm not racial, but I'm just speaking of forums that I've listened to. If you're a black woman, it's an epidemic among black women. Obesity. It's an epidemic amongst us. Most of us are big, okay? And the number one thing that black men say they don't like about black women is that we are so big. And a lot of people would say, well, that's discrimination. That's not right. Well, first of all, it's not discrimination because everybody has preferences. Some people like skinny men, some people like big men, some people like dark skin, some people like light skin. It's a preference, okay? Just because a man doesn't like a big woman, it doesn't mean that he's biased or he's a terrible person. He just don't like big women. And if you really think about it, if you're someone who's athletic, who's fit, who's in shape, who takes care of themselves, why would you be with someone who is out of shape, who obviously doesn't care about how they look in clothes, and who does not take care of themselves? Why would you want to be with someone like that? Let's be honest. But the thing that fat women cannot do is be honest with themselves. It kills them to be honest with themselves. They can't. They can't. And this is not just fat women, this is a whole lot of people. This is a whole lot of women. Those are low quality black men. Low quality black men are with fat white women. Not no quality black men, okay? Not no man that has multiple degrees, that has a good career, that has a good job. They're not with fat white women either. So it's not even about race. It doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're Asian. Fat is fat, okay? And fat is not looked at as a desirable quality in society. I would be lying to you with all my success, with all the money that I have made, with my quality man on my arm. I would be lying to you to tell you that fat women are desired in society. That's a lie from the pit of hell. It's not true. Now, does that mean that fat women aren't winning? Yes. That's not, no. We are winning now. I'm a fat woman that's winning. So don't get it twisted. We can win. But how you carry yourself is going to be the determining factor on if you're winning or not. Also, this is controversial, but I'm going to say it and then I'm going to go back to my point for people who are coming in. If you are a fat woman that has a desirable type of shape, like I have a girlfriend, she has a channel here. I'll leave a link after the video. Her video is called Layers of Curvy Style. Her name is Adanika. She is a thick, I don't want to call her fat because I don't know if she identifies herself as fat or not. So I don't want to call another woman fat if she does not identify herself as fat. She is a thick woman. She's a curvaceous woman. She is also Hispanic, okay? No, I've been fat my whole life, since like the age of 8. She is also Hispanic. She can be looked at as exotic, okay? Because her shape, she has a little waist. She has, not to talk about your size, girl, but she's my bestie, so I can use her as an example because she's my bestie. She has a massive, derriere, an ample bust, and she looks like she could go in any club and make 10 G's a night. That's the kind of shape she got. She looked like she can go and walk in anybody's club. If she not like that though. She loves Jesus. She has morals. She's not like that. She doesn't use her body for money. But I'm just saying, she looked like she could walk in the club and make 10 G's if she wanted to. But she's a thick woman. She's on a weight loss journey right now because she wants to improve her look for her career and for her business options that she's going to do for herself. So right now she's on a weight loss journey. If you have what is desired as a acceptable shape, if you have I guess if you have a desirable shape, if you have, something where a small waist and your body's kind of proportionate, people sometimes will let you slide, okay? And they won't treat you as a stereotypical fat person. You will get preferential treatment, meaning guys probably that would not holler at you will holler at you if you have that kind of shape with a small waist, big booty, all that stuff. There are a couple big women who slip through the crack. If you have an exotic look, if your hair is naturally long down your back, if you have a certain skin type that that people, will clamor to. So there are exceptions to the rule. But in most cases, the average fat woman is not an exception to the rule. There's only a few girls out there like that can kind of slip through the cracks and be an exception to the rule. But keep in mind, as a whole, ain't nobody checking for us, okay? As a whole in the real world, Vogue ain't checking for us. Essence really ain't checking for us. Cosmopolitan ain't checking for us. Fox Studios ain't checking for us. Ain't nobody really checking for a girl who's out of shape. Now we're acceptable now because we have so many fat women in society that it's like a norm. It's a normal thing, okay? You see fat people all the time in society because it's acceptable. But don't think you're going to get top-notch treatment that you would get from not being overweight. Please don't fool and deceive yourself and think you got to get top-notch treatment that your Beyonce gonna get with the Beyonce body that y'all love and adore so much with that blonde wig. Don't think with that blonde wig and that little waist, she got flaws too, but she just covers them up now. If you notice, even Beyonce dresses different now because she didn't had all them kids. And whatever liposuction she had or whatever things she had, she covers them scars up too. Does Beyonce show her flaws? Does Rihanna show her flaws? I'll wait for an answer. Does Tyra Banks show her flaws? Yeah, not until she retired. Does Michelle Obama show her flaws? Does Melania Trump show her flaws? Does Kelly Rowland show her flaws? Does any successful woman, not your Instagram career, body positivity niche person, any true successful woman that is navigating with regular clients, a regular business, does any of those women show their flaws? Let me answer for you. No, they don't. And do you know why? Let me answer. They don't because they know it's a disadvantage, okay? They know if they show their flaws, they are giving people a reason to treat them bad. That's what you're doing, big girls. You are giving people a reason to treat you bad. When you come and buy the most unflattering bathing suit that you can buy, when you buy the tightest shirt that you can purchase, when you know good and well you need a 3X, but you go get a 1X. Why? When you wear a bodycon and you don't have a bodycon body. Why are you doing this to yourself? There are plenty of outfits that you can wear that will flatter your shape, that will make you look bomb, from a size 12 to a size 26. I have seen girls kill it at a size 12, at a size 14, at a size 16, at a size 18, at a size 22, at a size 24. I have seen girls who pull themselves together very neatly. They look sexy, they look classy. They're not, because most of us understand the importance of looking classy. It's not really about morals. I don't care what your morals are. I'm speaking about my perspective of how I live my life. Now, if you don't have my morals, that's your business. When you die and leave this earth, you got to meet your maker and I got to meet mine. So it's not about morals per se, it's about perception. It's about perception. I would never try to push, you guys know I'm a Christian, but I would never try to push my morals on other people because that ain't my job. I believe what I believe. I know what my Lord has done for me, and I know how I live, and I live good. So it's not me trying to convince you to have morals, because here's the thing. A woman is only going to have morals if she wants to have morals, okay? A woman is only going to have values and live by certain principles if she wants to. And if she chooses not to, that is her business. So this is not a judgment about what women should do or what women shouldn't do. Because let me tell you, I don't care. I'm telling you how people will perceive you. This is about leveling up, okay? That's what this conversation is about. It's not about morals, what's right, what's wrong. Who cares? That's your business. You go in your prayer corner and you pray about what you do. No, you are worrying about what I'm talking about. I don't care. I'm talking about perception, so that people who want to level up, who want to have clients, a career, work with reputable brands, get brand deals, so people can have those things. That's the only kind of conversation I'm having here. I don't care what Susie, Robbie, I don't care what none of y'all do. I really don't. I want you to understand that. This is for the people that are going to be my future clients. I don't care what you do. You can choose to do it or you can choose not to do it. But I'm just telling you how society actually views big women and how they laugh at us and talk about us behind our back, and how hard it is to be a fat woman and to date a quality man. Because fat women would like to tell you, I get men. Yeah, because there's plenty of chubby chasers. If you don't get a man not wearing an unflattering tight bodycon dress, or if you never get attention from a man without being on Instagram in a bathing suit, if you don't get attention from a man when you're just standing in line at the coffee shop or walking down the mall, then you don't get attention from a man. You get attention from a chubby chaser. That's the kind of attention you are getting. You are getting attention from a chubby chaser. And that's not what you want. You don't want to be someone's fetish, as if you are somebody who is big, okay? How you look is how they're going to treat you. So if you look loose and they like big sloppy women, of course they'll wipe you right up and walk you right down the aisle. They're going to treat you exactly how you look, okay? So I'm not calling these women thoughts or hoes, because I don't know what they do with their private area. But if you look like that, that's how people are going to treat you, okay? That's facts. Now, all these progressive slut shame, all this slut shaming and fat shaming and slut walk and all this foolishness, y'all can buy into this crap if you want to, but it's not for regular women. These movements are not for regular women, okay? They are not for us regular women who have to navigate in society as normal people, okay? It's okay for the celebrities. We're not celebrities. We can't put on a blonde wig every day like Beyonce. We can't do that, okay? We can't go out with our panties on and our bras and expect men to treat us with respect. We can't do that. So it's not about the fact that us fat women can't get a man, or we not cute, or we don't got cute shapes. No, a lot of us bigger women, or just skinny women who don't have traditionally attractive shapes by not my standard, by society standards, they can get a man. But it don't mean, but a lot of these fat women are taking care of their man. They 50-50 chicks. They split everything 50-50, or they paying all the bills. They give it up whenever. They don't got no self-esteem. They ain't getting gifts. They not getting taken on trips. They're not doing anything. So I think that, bye Johnny, no one cares. I think that, you have to understand that, don't believe all this propaganda, because it's propaganda. That's really what it is. It is propaganda. It It's because people want you to believe that somehow if you show all your cellulite and your fat rolls, that that's going to give you confidence. That's somehow going to give you confidence, and somehow and somehow that's going to make men desire you more, or you're going to be looked at as the Beyonce of the fat world or something, or the Rihanna of the fat world. Like even when the Fenty Rihanna line came out, she went up to plus sizes. She did. But everything ain't for everybody, okay? Everything is not for everybody. And when you present yourself in that way to society and you have a real job, you are hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself from getting a promotion. You are hurting yourself from getting future clients. If you have a reputable business, you are hurting yourself from clout, from networking, from getting in the right circles, from meeting the right people. You are limiting yourself. You're not going to be treated special. You're not going to get no preferential treatment. When you don't realize that how you look is not, it's not the only thing that matters, but when you don't realize it is one of the most important factors for how people view you, then you're not smart. You're just not smart. You just not smart. And keep in mind, some people thrive in this type of lifestyle. You can't look at bloggers and compare yourself to a blogger. A blogger can get online and look like a fool because she don't got nothing to lose. That's her business. Okay? Her business is this small niche on the internet, this little corner. And believe me, it's a little corner of the internet. It's a very little corner. That little success in that little corner of the internet is not going to translate with real clients, with clients all over the world, with trying to build your name up, with trying to build your reputation up. That's not going to translate. So that's why I say I don't believe in showcasing my flaws. You don't have to try to be perfect. You don't have to try to look perfect. You don't have to hide every little lump or bump on your body. It's not about that. It's not really about morals, because some people have none. It's not really about values, because we know a lot of people don't have none in today's society. They too busy looking up to Cardi B. We know people have no morals. We know this. This is not about morals or any of that. This is just about people's perception of you, okay? It's people's perception of you. And if you look at any successful person, from Beyonce to Rihanna to any politician who has a wife, to, like I said, to Michelle Obama, to any respectable CEO or entrepreneur or businesswoman, she carries herself in a certain type of way. It's a difference between trying to be an Instagram model and being a successful business woman, if that's not your business, okay? Some people's business is to take all their clothes off on the internet, but that's not the business for most of us. So don't do it to yourself. Don't play yourself. And definitely don't do it if you're looking for a quality man. If you're an obese woman looking for a quality man, the last thing you want to do is come on the internet looking like a fool. That's the last thing that you want to do, because you already got strikes against you. And believe me, I know this because I got 3 strikes against me already that I have to manage. I'm fat, I'm black, and I have natural hair. So I know all of the discrimination that comes from being overweight, that can come from race, although I don't use race as an excuse of why I can't be successful. I know how to navigate in society. I know how to navigate in all circles. I have all types of friends of all races, of all nationalities. And moving abroad, I think it helps you with this. It opens up your mind to help you understand that. And traveling, that's another thing. Travel, leave the USA, travel some. Get a worldwide scope view instead of an American view. Because when you only look through the eyes of it as an American, you don't see things with the whole picture. And I think that's one thing that I've learned. So that's really all I came to say. Um, yes, and all y'all comments, that's right. The first thing people see is you. So if the first thing they see is all your belly rolls and all your back fat and your cellulite peeking through that bodycon or that too tight dress and all that cottage cheese, good luck. Good luck with that. That's all I'm gonna tell you is good luck. Good luck with that, because, and I'm not saying this to be mean, I'm really not, because I'm a fat woman. So it'd be different if I was a skinny woman and I was coming from the perspective of somebody who doesn't understand what it's like to be overweight. But I understand what it's like to be overweight. So you just gotta think about what you're doing. You got to think about what you're doing and how you present yourself online. Now, if you don't have a real job, go out there online, do it. Do it, girl. But people with real jobs, real degrees, real careers, there's a certain way we got to carry ourselves. There's a certain way, yeah, and sometimes you don't even realize you're big. That's what sometimes these body positivity movements does, is you don't even realize how big you are sometimes until you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I'm kind of big. I need to, maybe cut back on what I'm eating, or I need to just take care of yourself. I don't care what size you are. If you're a 10, a 12, just don't listen to anybody who tells you it's okay to be fat, because those people mean you no good. They don't care that you might get diabetes. They don't care that your knees might start hurting. They don't care that you're going to be overlooked by a lot of quality men who do not want to date fat women, who are going to move on to someone else. I see women getting married all day, all day. And what's up with black women? Why aren't we getting married at the rate that other people are getting married at? It's a problem. It's a problem. Anybody who tells you don't take care of yourself, don't level up, don't do better, don't make more money, stay away from them people. They don't mean you no good. They don't mean you no good. So I'm gonna end. That's all I have to say. That's why I don't showcase my flaws. I don't showcase my flaws on the internet, because if somebody wants to see my flaws, they can marry me. And my husband did. So he gets to see all my flaws. Once he married me, he got to see every last flaw that I had. Okay? You don't get to see all my flaws in the forefront. You need to like me first. Fall in love first. Then you can see all my little flaws. Okay? Then you can see them. Okay? So if you want to join my private community, go to the description box. The price is going up to join my community. It's very affordable. We have 2 levels. We have just the basic Patreon level, and we have the Facebook group level. Yeah, I know skinny. I said that skinny women have flaws too. I'm speaking to skinny women, fat women, all women. Look your best. Look your best at all times. And then when you get in the bedroom with your boo, show him all your flaws and let him love on them, okay? But all society is going to do is judge you, laugh at you, and look you over. That's all society is going to do, okay? So if you want to join the Naturally Fashionable community, if you want to level up, if you want a private place where we talk about all of these things, I'm going to be going hard in the community, talking about how to improve yourself, self-esteem wise, physically, emotionally. I think people have this out of order. Folks show their flaws to be more approachable, maybe. I don't understand that. I don't know, but it should be the total opposite, like you were saying. Thank you. Oh, okay. I don't know what you're saying. I guess I need to read it again. But anyway, if you want to join my community, some men, listen, if men are intimidated by standards, that's not your dude. That's not your dude. Because a man who has his stuff together, a man who has his stuff together wants a decent looking woman on his arm. He don't want no woman who doesn't know how to carry herself with class, who doesn't know how to look attractive in an outfit, who is just terrible. He don't want you to go with him to Walmart with your bonnet on. He's not. That's not what a man who has his stuff together is looking for. He wants you to be attractive. He wants you to be feminine. Masculine men want you to be attractive. They want you to be soft. They want you to be feminine, and they want you to look like something. They don't want to be embarrassed by your looks. Okay. So I'm gonna head out of here, you guys. Go to the description box after the video if you want. If you are trying to level up on your looks, I don't care if you're skinny, fat, high self-esteem, low self-esteem, it doesn't matter. Come into the community. Right now we're wrapping up the femininity challenge. The next challenge is going to be dress your shape. Dress for your shape. We're going to spend a whole couple weeks of talking about we're going to talk about everything related to your shape. The different shapes, how to make your waist look smaller, how to look taller, how to, dress your flaws. Like if you have a big tummy while you work on it, we can help you with that. We're gonna be talking about everything in regards to getting your look together so you can elevate yourself a bit, so that you can elevate yourself to the next level. If you're trying to change your career, no, I know who you're talking about, but I think she talks about gold digging, right? I think her group is about like being a gold digger. That's not my group, but that's not what we do. My group is like a fashion community. But I like her group. I like the idea of leveling up, but I think she talks about gold digging. Like I need my man to have a job and pay these bills, but I'm not trying to gold dig. Okay, no, I got a degree, I got my own money, I got all of that. I'm not teaching anybody how to be a gold digger. I'm just saying get a guy that has a job with a career that's decent, that has morals, and then you contribute to him. I think her group is about gold digging. Okay, so if you want to, kind of get your look together, if you want to elevate your look, if you love fashion, if you know you need to improve your makeup skills, your style, the way you carry yourself, your confidence, if you're masculine and you need to work on your femininity, join the group. We got 2 levels. Join the group, and we do lots of, we have lots of conversations. There's workbooks in the group. I offer resources, and we have private videos. There's a bunch of private videos right now in the community all about femininity. Femininity with your style, femininity in dating, femininity in the workplace, all of the ways that you could be more feminine and get what you want out of life so that you can get preferential treatment, get people to treat you better, get the man that you desire if you don't have the man that you desire yet, be happy in the relationship that you're in a way that's going to benefit you. So the group is about empowering yourself as a woman with your style, with your confidence, with your self-esteem. So yeah, that's all. Join the group because the prices are going up right now. It's very affordable. So make sure you join the group before, me and my assistant kind of revamp the group a little bit and raise the prices. It's a fashion community. We just talk about things like femininity, and we talk about things with how to dress your shape. That's the next topic that we're going to be talking about, dressing your shape, dressing for dating, for jobs, for careers, all of that. And I do not hate body positivity. Let me be clear. I think body positivity is a good thing when it is not taken to an extremely weird level. But when it's at an extremely weird level, it's weird. And I'm a role model. I have young girls that I mentor, that I taught when I was an educator. I have young girls looking up to me, and there are other young women coming up under us. Yes, if you join now, you will have access to the Femininity Challenge, to the Find Your Style Challenge, which I'm releasing an ebook. I'm releasing that ebook for sale, but you're gonna get that if you join the group. You'll have access to all the videos and all the workbooks and all the resources that are there in the group. Okay? We're supposed to be role models for young women, and our young girls don't have no more role models. I really feel sad for the young girls in our generation because they don't have anybody teaching them how to be classy. All right, so I will see you guys. Join the Naturally Fashionable community. Link is in the description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.